Sorry. Good morning. Sorry, I was talking to myself. So thank you all for taking time to join us today. It's been a great run. It is the fourth day. Sorry, is it the fourth or the third day of our session? It's actually the fourth day of our session. I'm really happy to be here. I've been joining your session since Monday. And like I said, it's been a good run. So we're looking forward to having another good session today. So before we start, if you know someone who's supposed to be here and they're not here today, please prompt them to join the session, right? Please tell them to join the session. The session has already started. On the screen is what we're going to look at. We're going to look at how to set up your own Google business profile. I know yesterday we looked at it, in an overview manner when you were looking at the topic using marketing tools and social media to grow your business. The trainer yesterday looked at it in an overview manner, but today we are going to dive into it. So we are going to look at, creating your own profile. How do you go about with verifying your own profile? And then how do you optimize your own profile to make sure that it works out for you? Okay. So, like I said, if you know someone who is here and who's been with us since Monday and they're not here today, please prompt them to join this session. I can see a lot of you are greeting me. Some morning to you. Thank you so much. I'm actually 2 hours ahead of you. So it's afternoon where I am. I know it's 10:03 your time, so it's 12:03 my time because I'm based in Kenya. But either way, I've had a good morning and I'm happy to join you here today. So you can see in the chat section, my colleagues are here. They've joined me. They will be moderating today's session. They're already, interacting with you. So I need you to keep them on their toes. So there's Dinah, my colleagues. So my colleagues are the ones with the blue spanner next to their name. So their names are highlighted in blue. So make sure you say hi to them. You can see Dinah is there. You can see Lauren is there. Judith is there, and Udeme. So Dinah is joining us from Cameroon. Udeme is joining us from Abuja, Nigeria. He likes saying Abuja. I don't know why he says Abuja, and I'm saying Abuja. So I think it depends on the country. So Udeme is joining from Nigeria. Judith is joining from Benin, and Lauren is joining from Cameroon. So please say hi to them, keep them busy, drop your questions, any clarification that you might need. These are really smart folks, okay? So you need to learn from them and take advantage of the situation right now to learn from them, okay? So my name is Berry Lokwach. I'm your trainer. For today's session, I work with Impact Her, and like I said, I'm joining you from Kenya. So thank you all so much. I hope my screen is clear. So if my screen is a bit blurred, please make sure you go to your settings and adjust the resolution from your settings. You can pick the highest resolution, that's 720 pixels. Just make sure the screen is a bit clear from your end and my audio is fine before we get started. So also hit the thumbs up button to like this session. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button to like this session and then go to our YouTube, follow us, click the bell icon to get notification of future sessions. I can't see the number of likes for the session going up. So please hit the like button. I've seen now it's growing. That's nice. So please hit the like button to like the session. What you can do also during the session, you can take a screenshot of the training and go to Twitter, talk about the Fidelity experience so far, the Impacta experience so far. What do you think about the digital skills? Tag Fidelity Bank with the hashtag. You can tag Fidelity Bank, you can tag Impacta with the hashtags digital skills for Africa, um, hashtag digital skills for Africa, hashtag Fidelity Bank, hashtag impact her. So let's get this trending on Twitter. Remember, we said Twitter is very good for trending conversations. So let's get this conversation on the digital skills going on the Twitter platform. Okay. So I think we're already like 6 minutes into a session. So many of us have joined. I'm not able to call all your names, but I have noted. Maybe I'll just give a shout out to the first person. That's Dio Adetola, followed by Adenike, Esther Uche, and Amarachi Ebere. So they were the first people to join even before my team joined. So kudos to you. I wish I had a gift for you. Unfortunately, we're not giving airtime for people who attend the sessions first. So basically, which brings me to my next point. We have airtime vouchers that we're giving out every day. So in this session, I have 4 airtime vouchers worth 2,000 bob. Okay. And the winners from the previous days, day 1, 2, and 3, can attest that they have so far received their vouchers. So it is not just hearsay. Okay. So the winners from the previous days will tell you that they have already received their vouchers. So make sure that when I ask a question, I'll be giving you a prompt. You respond. As much as you respond the first one, your answer still has to be correct. Okay, because I want to note your comprehension on everything that we've talked about. So please make sure you take note of the situation. We also have 5 conga vouchers that we'll be giving out worth 10,000 bob each to people. So we will pick random winners, but you have to have attended 5 out of the 8 sessions. So the digital skills training has 8 sessions. Okay. You see, David is already there. He received his, yeah, because he's won. I know he won. So please make sure you respond to the questions, make sure you take note of what's being talked about, you know at least to win. So I was talking about the conga vouchers worth 10,000 bob each. We'll be giving them out to 5 out of, if you've attended 5 out of 8 sessions, and it's all random. Okay. Priscilla, I have not received mine. You will receive yours. I think, Priscilla, are you the one based in UK or US? I know I am revealing your location, but if you're still the one, you will still get yours. All right, it's being worked on. Okay. Margaret, hi Margaret. Okay, so we'll get started with the session. I hope you're ready to start the session. If you're ready to start the session, drop me your favorite emoji. If you're ready for us to start the session, please drop me your favorite emoji. Uzo received hers, you see? So it's not hearsay, okay? So if you're ready for us to start the session, please drop me your favorite emoji. Let me know you're ready for us to start. And actually, Ocon has reminded me, Happy New Month to everyone. I hope you had a good November. If not, I hope December is kind to you. So let us wrap up the year with style, with a bang. Okay? Awesome. Those are really, really nice emojis. Thank you so much. Even Margaret received hers. All right. Wow, Priscilla, I can see these emojis. So keep them going, keep the interaction going, keep Lauren on her toes, keep Udemy on her toes, and learn from them. Like I said, these are really smart folks. So you want to take advantage of the knowledge that they have. So ask as many questions as you can. All right, we'll get started with the session. On this session, you're going to look at 3 things. So yesterday you looked at an overview of creating your own Google business profile. But today we are going to dive deep into it. The first thing you're going to look at is discovering your Google business profile. So, what is the Google business profile in the first place, right? The next thing we're looking at is setting up your own profile. How do you create your own Google business profile? How do you go about the process of verification? If you need help, what do you need to do? And then how do you optimize your profile to ensure that it's working out for you? How do you ensure that it is engaging? Okay, because you're not just having your profile for the sake of having your profile. It has to be engaging, it has to be well optimized. Remember, the Google business profile acts as the local SEO. Okay, you looked at search engine optimization on the second day. Yes, when we're looking at creating your digital marketing plan, you talked about search engine optimization as one of the channels of digital marketing. Okay, so you see how I can remember what each session entails. It's not just because I'm a trainer, it's because that I have taken note of all these contents. As much as teaching them to you, I also have to see how I can implement them myself. Okay, so make sure that you have the same understanding of everything that we've talked about even after the digital skills training. So just to also remind you, you have the Google Hustle Academy, which is a 1 week long boot camp that we partnered with Google for. You stand to learn a lot by signing up for the Hustle Academy, and it's free of charge. Free. I like free things. If someone came and told me, Mary, we even will take you back to school and pay your school fees for free. I'm telling you, I can even leave my job to go back to school for free. Okay, I have three things. So this is also an opportunity for you. So make sure you sign up for Hustle Academy. The link will be posted in the chat section. You want to learn about how do you pitch to your potential investors, right? Imagine you're in an elevator with a Dangote, right? And you have a business idea and you feel like this is a very lucrative business idea, but you're in an elevator with him. He's going maybe to the top floor and you're leaving, you're dropping off the elevator maybe on maybe the 10th floor, okay? But you don't know how to start the conversation about your business idea to him because it needs to, you need to spark his interest so that he can consider if it's, funding your idea or how does he come in to support you. So you get taught on how to, pitch your business. That's called actually an elevator pitch, which is a thing. So you get to pitch your business in like 60 seconds. Okay. If you go to like Shark Tank or Lions Den, you want to present your pitching deck, what do you need to include? Okay. So all these things are covered in the Google Hustle Academy. Getting started with digital marketing. Make sure you sign up. I'm sure my moderators have already posted the link in the chat section. So I can see the link has already been posted. Click on it, copy copy it and post it, copy it and paste it on your browser. You look at it later on. Okay. It's a good morning. So I'm all smiles and all happy. So, like we said, the three things we're going to look at is discovering your Google business profile. Okay. So I would like us to do an activity. Let us go to our phones. Okay. I don't know if you're using your phone or your laptop, but just go and type out. You want to find a pizza delivery near you. Okay. So, what are some of the search terms that you're using? What are, I want to understand your search process. Okay. So please go online, go to your Google and search a, for a pizza delivery store near you. I don't know the kind of terms that you're going to use. So maybe do that search. Let's take 1 minute to do this. Okay. It's not going to take so much of our time. Let's take 1 or 2 minutes to do this. All right. And come back and let me know what you've seen from the results page. So you go to Google and type out a pizza delivery near you. So let me know what you can see. It's so sad that you're not able to scare us to share our screenshots here. I would have loved to see our screenshots. Emmanuel says, I'm trying to hear you properly. Guess it's your accent. Yeah, it's probably my accent. So I am from East Africa, right? That's Kenya. Okay, so obviously my accent would be a bit different from the Western Africa's accent or the Central African accent or even the Southern African. It all varies. So probably that's why you're struggling to hear me a bit. All right. So please let me know if you've gone online and searched for a pizza delivery store near you. Let me know what you've seen. I was saying, yeah, it's a bit sad that we're not able to share our screenshots. Otherwise, it would have made sense, for me to see, for me to understand basically the results that you see on your screen. Hadija says pizza near me at Monia train station. Vegas restaurant showed up. Nice. What else? What else have we seen? It's only Adidra and Emmanuel who have done the exercise. Yes, what you saw. What have you seen? First pop-up was Jumia Pizza. Nice. Pizza in bypass. Uber Eats. Grace, Pizza in. I was almost wondering, is this person in Kenya? Grace, I think you're in Kenya for you to see Pizza in. Is that Eastern bypass, Southern, or Western? Thank you, David. David loves my accent. I hope you've heard that too, David. Please, no more laughing at my accent. All right. Domino's Pizza. Bite More showed up from Monia Ibadan train station. List of pizza places showed up. Jumia Food, Gowon Estate, Old Akowonjo. There's Glovo, Papa John's Pizza. Glovo Pizza and food delivery. So different recommendations, right? Jumia, Eastern Bypass. Eastern. All right. I'm along Wayaki way, so we are like worlds apart. Not entirely worlds apart, but yeah. Dominion Pizza for sponsored Get Food Court. So Hadija also saw some sponsored ads. All right. Okay. Nice responses. Thank you all so much for that. Nice responses. Okay. So you can imagine for the maybe Hadija has seen some, pizza restaurants that have run sponsored ads. Okay, so obviously those are Google ads. So they've paid to appear at the top, and then the others that followed are probably, they have well optimized sites. All right, so the ones that appear at the top have well optimized sites, probably been working on their SEO. So that's why they appear right below the sponsored sites or appear at the top. I'm sure you also saw Google Business Profile on the side. Okay, I'm sure you also saw a Google Business Profile on the side that appeared. Depending on, I'm not sure which business obviously showed up, but I'm sure all of you have seen a Google Business Profile appear on the results page. Right? If you don't know what a Google Business Profile is, that's what you're going to focus on in this session. All right? So we will move on. So keywords that most of us might have used. Okay, I think we might have used maybe pizza delivery near me or pizza delivery. I stay in Kikuyu. Okay, I could write pizza in Kikuyu. There's a place in Nairobi, I mean in Kenya called Kikuyu. It's along a major road called Wayaki Way. So if I want to get pizza, I can say I can either type out pizza delivery near me or pizza delivery in Kikuyu. Okay, so it's very very specific to the areas that the area that I'm in and the service that I'm looking for, where it's located. Okay, so it's all dependent on the kind of keywords that you might use. Okay, sorry, my yes, I think my network was a bit static. So first of all, before we even get to what the Google Business Profile, and I know you looked at the description yesterday, what it means. Let's look at maps first, okay? Because all these things are related. When you talk about the Google Business Profile, you'll see that it's a free tool that enhances how your business appears on search or maps. Okay, so what is maps? Maps is a web-based service that provides detailed information on regions and sites across the world. I'm sure most of us here have interacted with Google Maps, either to get directions, maybe in an Uber, or maybe, I've invited you to my place for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, but you don't know where I stay. I'll just send you the location and you'll follow the Google Maps to get to where I am. It's actually very, very accurate. Okay. So let's see how we can connect with customers in moments that matter. It's very important to look at statistics. I keep saying that you have to look at case studies and see, you have to look at case studies on what has worked with other businesses. You also have to look at the potential of the market out there, and all this is, takes you back to facts and figures. So we can see that 87% of smartphone owners tend to turn to search first in a moment of need. It's true. If you need anything, most of the time before you walk out to, go to shops in person, you don't even know where those shops are for whatever product or service you're looking for. You'll turn to your phone and search online. Okay, it's the same thing with the pizza delivery. Maybe I want to do a walk-in. I feel like I want to go to the restaurant, but I don't know any pizza restaurants around my area. I can just go online and search for pizza restaurants in Kikuyu. Then I'm able to see if they have a Google Business Profile. I can see where they are. I can see their contact details. So it's basically that more and more people are turning to the internet to search for products or services. And then 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. Very much true. Okay. If I need something, I'll probably start searching for it via location. In Nairobi, someplace I know I can even make a store visit. Okay. So, and then the 67% of people say Google Maps is the preferred navigation app. Well, please, you can let me know if there's another navigation app, but I think the only one that I know and have interacted with is Google Maps. Okay. So I don't know if there's another thing, but please, I don't know if there's another tool, but all I know is Google Maps is the best for your navigation, using it as a navigation app. So the benefits of basically um, having your presence on Google Maps, you're able to mark your location. All right, you get an exclusive online presence. So the pin, you can see the pin that's just above the wording mark your location. You're able to take that pin when you're creating a profile. You're able to move that pin to the exact place where you're located. So if a client is interested in knowing where you are and they go to maps, it basically shows them the exact place where you are located. So it's easy to locate where your business is. Okay. Remember, I can even save your location. So someone can even, they've seen where you are, they can save your location. So any other time they want to maybe come to your store or something like that, they don't have to search for you again online. They can go to their maps, look at their saved locations, and get your location from there. Okay. Then you're also able to make your business discoverable. More and more people know where your business is. I know maybe you're in this street. I know you're in this town. I know basically if I can locate you. Huh? All right. And then the other thing, I'm able to get directions to find you. So remember when you said Google Maps is a navigation app, right? I'm able to navigate my way around to your exact location. So I can just get directions straight to you. All right. So let's look at when people are conducting nearby searches using maps. Okay. You're able to get discoverable globally, right? Sorry. So, sorry. When you conduct nearby searches using maps, the nearby feature using maps, okay? I've talked about being discoverable globally. So if say Udemy has a business in Nigeria, okay, and I know the name of the business and I go online and I search for it, I'll still be able to find him, okay? So I save the location. Then one day I decide, you know what, let me go for a vacation to Abuja, Nigeria, although I don't know the places where I can go to in Abuja. So you can also recommend that in the chat section. I should be coming to Nigeria. So I can save his location. So when I come and I was interested in what he does, his products or his services, I can always go to my saved locations and visit his store. Then people are able to search for your business. People are able to use the search nearby feature to search for your business. So also discoverable to people who are around you, and they're able to get directions I've talked about, saving locations and saving places. All right. So search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. Okay. So maybe pick out a business name. If it's Udemy's Electronics. Okay. I think that's top of my head. I don't know if he's an electrical engineer or something. So go and search for it online and tell me again, when you search for a specific business name, what do you see? So if you search for a specific business name, what do you see? Ah, Ayeni says CAI for SR Vision Center on the Google map. Aha, okay. Ah, these are good responses. I think I missed some responses. Okay. So choose a business name near you and search for them online. Let me know what you find out. So remember, I said this is a very interactive session. Remember, I said this is a very interactive question. So I'd like you to be doing some activities for me and letting me know what you find out. So those aforementioned tools are other navigation. Emmanuel, those aforementioned tools are other navigational tools that can be used instead of Google Maps, and they all respect your privacy. Ah, okay. I think you had dropped some navigation apps. Let me just go and check them out. Ah, David, I like your answer. You had talked about some had ratings. All right. And we'll also look at the ratings aspect on your Google Maps. Okay. Gliss Apparel on the Google Map. So any says you search for CAI4SR. Udemy courses on demand. What else? What else? I only have a few people who are doing the activity, who are taking the activity. So why I am doing this as much as it's for me to understand, um, what results you're getting. It's also for you to put yourself in your client's shoes and figure out, you're being quote unquote empathetic. Okay, so you put yourself in your client's shoes. You've looked at the keywords that they might use to find your business. That's on the first activity, and then you're looking at if they search for your business online, what exactly do they see? So right now we're doing an activity for you to understand, basically what your customers do to ensure that, they discover your business, or, if they search for your business name, or they search for a product or service that you're dealing with, and if you appear there. Okay. So that's the purpose of this activity, for you to understand your customer process in discovering your business. Abundance Food Co. Limited, Dawanis Business Consultancy, Baby Grabs Nigeria, Rosojo Venture. So what do you see? Um, if they have a website, do you see their website? If they have a Google Business Profile, do you see their Google Business Profile? When you search for those names, do you see their profiles? Okay. Do you see their websites? Do you see their social media pages? What is it? Do you see? Samsung office in Ikeja. So yesterday in Ikeja, there was I don't know if you've heard of AWEP Nigeria. It's a really good organization that's there to empower entrepreneurs. I think they had their AGM in Ikeja yesterday. Emmanuel, I searched Apple and saw ads before the main search results. Sky Pro Professional Services. So were you able to see profiles if they have Google Business Profiles? And what are your thoughts on that? Okay. If you search for your own business, if you don't have a Google Business Profile, and you search for another business that has a Google Business Profile, and you compare, so what do you think would work out for you or not? All right. Like I said, these are activities to ensure that you understand your customer journey process in discovering your business on the online space. So basically, what makes a listing stand out when you're creating your listing? What makes it stand out? The first thing, you need to include images. It's just like your social media page. When you have your Facebook or your Instagram, you're always making posts. Okay, you're creating posters. You're posting. You have an event coming up. You have promos coming up. You have an offer. Like in November, we mostly had the Black Friday. Businesses were posting on their pages. So did you post the same on your Google Business Profile if you have a Google Business Profile? Okay. So making sure that you're consistent with posting images. Remember, even when you're posting the images, you need to include a call to action, a caption. All right. So include a call to action. I mean, what do you want people to do when they see those posts? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to message you? Do you want them to make bookings or appointments? The same thing even with the social media platform. Remember to have call to action on your posts. And then there's reviews. Okay. So these are clients who have interacted with you before. They're dropping their reviews. You know what? This is the best tours and travel company. Okay. They give me a good safari. They have beautiful rates. They have a beautiful customer service. So encourage your customers to drop reviews, because if I'm a potential client and I come to your profile and I see you have very many positive reviews, obviously it encourages me to reach out to you, because I feel like, you know what, from these reviews, I feel like, I can get the value for my money, if I convert with them. Okay. And the more you optimize, the more your profile is more optimized in terms of, consistency, and the more people drop reviews on your site, the more your star rating increases. Okay. So David talked about, he saw some profiles with different star ratings. So if I go to your profile and I see you have like a 7 rating or an 8 rating and another one has a 2 rating, obviously I will not reach out to the one with the 2-star rating. Okay, because it means the services it's a bit wishy-washy. All right. I'm not sure of the quality of the services. So obviously I will choose the one with the high star rating because I feel like, you know, um the more clients that have interacted with them, the more satisfied they are. Okay. Then you also need to include your address. Where are you located? If you have a physical store, where is your physical store? Right. And then your contact details. If you have a website, you can also link your profile with your website. Your business hours. What time do you operate? Do you operate Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 or 9 to 6? What are your operating hours? Do you close on Sunday? All right. So you need to include your contact details. I've talked about the website link. All right. So that's it. So the Google Business Profile, like I said, it's a tool that helps you enhance your presence on search and maps. So the most, when you have a well-optimized business profile, the first thing you get to attract customers with a great business profile. I've talked about, having clients come to your page and they see that you're consistent. It's not like I'm coming to your page and I see you made the last post 2020, all right? I mean, I wouldn't even know if you're still operational, all right, or if your business died with COVID. So you need to be consistent, and the more people drop reviews, the more encouragement for your potential clients. So you're able to attract customers with a great business profile. More people are, I mean, you increase the chances, increase the ways of people to reach you. You have your number on your Google business profile, you have your website. Okay, if they want to learn more about your business, they can go to your website. Okay, they can drop reviews, they can book appointments, and then you're able to see how customers connect with you. You can always go back to your Google business profile analytics and look at how your profile performed. How many clicks did I get on my profile? How many people came to my profile? So how was my profile discoverable? Did they search for my exact business name, or did they search for a product or service that I'm dealing with? Which basically takes you back to the two activities that we've done. Remember, the first one you used keywords. We used search terms, in terms of the product. We used the pizza delivery near me, and the second one we used our business name. So when you go to the analytics, you're able to see how your profile appeared to them. If they used your business name or they used your product or service, you're able to know. You're able to see, you linked your profile with your website. You're able to see how many people actually clicked on the website icon, went to your website. All right. So you're also able to know how many people made calls and made bookings from your profile. So remember, I've talked about, creating posts, ensuring you're consistent with your posts. So how do you create your post? You're not a creative designer. You can go to marketingkit.google.com. The link will be posted in the chat section. You can go to Marketing Kit, create posters, create social posts that you can post on your Google business profile. Remember, you can also use canva.com. There's canva.com, okay? And there's also Marketing Kit with Google. So this is a Google free tool. All these tools are free, right? So when you're looking at staying competitive with your Google business profile, how does it even help you to stay ahead of the game? First, you're able to make informed marketing decisions. You're able to know, let me look at my Google business profile analytics. Okay. So I see that I've been posting static images, I've been posting maybe videos, but my video content is getting more traction. So obviously I will change my, content I will tweak my content strategy and maybe be posting more of videos, right? Then I'm able to learn from the successes and mistakes of others. I can look at what my competitor is doing. If they have a profile, maybe they have an 8-star. Why do they have an 8-star? Okay. So I can learn from what they're doing good and replicate the same for my business. If there's something they're not doing, I can leverage on that gap to create my own unique selling point. You're also able to understand what services to offer to customers. This takes you to the kind of content or the kind of reviews that you're getting from your clients, the kind of search terms that they are using to even get to your profile. You're able to understand this is what exactly they've been searching for. This is what they interact with when they get to my post. Okay, so this is what they like. Maybe I should have more of this offering. All right. Then you're able to identify how to stand out from the crowd. I've talked about looking at the gaps. out there, even from your competitors, and creating a unique selling point. And you're also able to discover industry trends and customer preferences. This basically takes you to the kind of search terms that your clients use. So up to that point, I will be taking questions. I know Udeme, Lauren, and Dinah and Judith have been doing a good job in the chat section responding to your questions. So let me see if there are any questions that I have missed. So this is the largest my screen can look. I'm not able to expand my screen or zoom more than what it is right now. Okay. Is creating a Google business profile on Google free? Yes, it's very free. The link will be posted in the chat section, business.google.com. Get started with creating your own profile. All right. So the link will be, can I get a couch? What do you mean? Can you get a couch, Esther? Huh? Yes, thank you, Deme. So if you want to get started with creating your Google business profile, you can also pin that on the screen for them to see it. So if you want to get started with creating your own Google business profile, you can go to their link that has been shared, business.google.com, to get started with creating your link. And we will look at, even if you create your link, you still have to get your profile verified. And that's what you're going to focus on in the next part of the session. It's more okay to have a detailed Google profile. So I think it depends. So when you're creating a profile, of course, you have to share about your business, about your products. But please, when you're creating a profile, make sure you're not, it's not an essay that you're writing. So be straight to the point, short and sweet, but very specific. Okay. So even if it's 3 sentences or 2 sentences, as a client, I'm still able to figure out what your offering is as a business, right? Yes. So Ajay, it keeps telling you that you need to verify your address for the Google profile to be visible. Yes. So you need to, your profile needs to be verified for you to be able to manage it. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next part of this session. So please, Ajay, I hope you have your notebook ready. Can I list a business that is not registered on Google? Yes. So your business, you don't have to have registered your business. So long as you have the business, you have a business name, you can just create your profile. So you don't need to register your business. How will I push my sales if I'm not getting more customers? Okay. So I think the question that you should be asking yourself, Afolake, is how do I get more customers? Okay. So you can't ask yourself how you can push more sales before asking yourself, how do I attract my customers? So you have to ask yourself, how do I attract my customers first? All right, because once you attract them, then there's the possibility of making sales from them. All right, so you have to figure out how to attract them. How do you attract them? In this case, we're talking about optimizing your Google business profile. Okay, making your listing stand out, ensuring that you're increasing the number of people coming to your profile, increasing the number of people engaging with you on your profile. Right. So from there is when you will get sales. It's the customer journey. It's the buyer journey process. They have to be aware. They have to know about the existence of your business. Then they have to have their interest sparked. Then they have to sit down and evaluate. Do I need this product? Do I want to buy from this person? Then they engage with you. Okay. So what are your prices? They come to you, ask your prices. How do I go about this? And then they convert with you. So you cannot skip any of the steps, right? So I think I'll move on to the next part. My moderators, like I said, these are smart people. They will pick the rest of the questions. I will come back again to pick other questions as we move along. So let's look at setting up your own Google business profile. The link has been shared in the chat section. All right. So let's go step by step on how to create your profile. The first thing, there are 4 steps. Creating, you have to create, right? Then you have to get it verified. You have to look at ways in which Google can verify your business, because if your profile is not verified, you're not able to manage it. You're not able to make postings on it. You're not able, even if you search for it online, you won't find it. Okay. There's nothing you can do. So it's as good as useless. So you have to get your profile verified. How do you complete your profile and then populating your listing? So the link has been shared, business.google.com. You can go to Play Store and download the Google Maps app. Okay. So Google Maps app, not the Google Business Profile. So you go and download the Google Apps map, Google Maps. Why am I saying Google Apps map? Google Maps app. Okay. So you get started from there. So what is the name of your business? Like I said, you don't need to have your business registered, but you need to have a business name and you need to be in existence. So what is your business name? Is it Beryl's Organic Shop? Uh, is it Lawrence Jollof Restaurant? You know, what is the name of your business? And then about your business, what does your business deal with? So Lawrence Restaurant deals with authentic African dishes. Okay, so she can put a short description so that when I go online and just search for it, I can see Lawrence business located in this and this deals with authentic African dishes. If you want African cuisines, you know, we are the place to be. So I already know that if I want an African dish, this is the place to be, right? And then what is your location? So it's I would recommend that obviously there's a point. I mean, obviously you can choose no, okay, if you don't have a location, but I would recommend most of the time to include a location, right? If you don't have a physical store, you can include your home address or your office address. Okay, it basically helps with the confidence your clients have on you when they see that you have a store. Okay, but if you don't have a physical presence, you can always just say no, but also just indicate that maybe you work, maybe you operate remotely or something like that, right? And then choose a way to verify your business. So there's a step where you have to indicate how will Google reach out to you to verify your process. So remember, Google has to do some due diligence to basically verify whether your business is legit. Okay, so basically this tells you that all the profiles that you see online that have been verified, okay, you actually, it increases your trust in them because Google took their time to do some due diligence on the business, whether it's legit, and they asked the owner of the profile some few questions, and it basically for them to verify your business. Um, it it you know it it increases the chances of your clients trusting your business. Okay, so you have to choose a way to verify your business. You can choose, when you're creating the profile, you can choose let Google reach out to me via my phone number, via my email, or if you have a Google Search Console. This was also covered in the second class. The Google Search Console is the technical SEO. So you can also decide that they reach out to you via your via your Google Search Console. All right. So I would recommend most of the time. So when you're choosing the contact to input for Google to reach out to you for verification, let it be for the owner of the profile. So imagine I create a profile for Udemy's business. Okay, I create for him a profile, and then when I get to this part of verification, I include my email address, okay, or my phone number, and then 2 years down the line, I'm no longer with Udemy's business. I move out. Maybe I go to the United States. We lose contact with Udemy, and then there's an issue with the profile. He needs something, okay, but it's my contacts that I gave out to Google for that profile. Okay. So you see, it's a bit hard for him to, make any changes in case there's an issue. So make sure even if someone is creating your profile for you, they input your details for Google to reach out to you for verification. Do you understand? So the best thing is if you have issues with your verification, Impactor is also a verification partner with Google. We assist with your verification. You can always go to do the process on your own without contacting any verification partner, any Google verification partner. But the advantage of doing this with a verification partner, it basically hastens your process. Okay, it hastens your process, and you can always come back and say, you know what, Beryl, I filled your form for verification of my profile, but I have no feedback yet. Okay, so it's easy. You have someone to reach out to that you've interacted with before. So that takes me to the moderators will post a link in the chat section. If you've created your profile and have issues with verification, so Hadija, is it Hadija? Yes, I think Hadija is the one that said she has issues with verifying her profile. So you can fill the form that will be shared in the chat section. Fill the form to ensure. No, it's Ajay. Ajay, yes. So please fill the form to ensure that we assist with your verification. Udeme will post the link in the chat section. Okay. So make sure you fill that form to assist with your verification. There's also Africa 118, which help with verification. There's also opera.com, right? So you can decide to reach out to either. If you have issues with your profile, maybe sometimes some people are not able to manage their profiles or something like that, even despite their profiles being verified. You can go to support.google.com/business. All these links will be posted in the chat section. You can go to support.google.com/business for any issues to assist you with the profile. Then the third step, okay, we're looking at completing the profile. We put our business name. We put, details about what our business does, okay? We looked at the location. Where is your address? Where are you located, okay? So are you located in Kikuyu? Are you located in Port Harcourt? Are you located in Ikeja? Are you located in Abuja? Where exactly in Abuja are you located? So normally when you're creating your profile, so remember that pin that we looked at for marking your location on Google Maps. So you have to create that pin at the location of the business because it picks up the GPRS, okay? So you have to move that pin to the exact location. You have to basically create your profile at the location of your business, move that pin to the exact place. Obviously, the Google Maps shows you the map, the roads around, so you're able to see where you're able to move your icon, the mark location icon, to the exact place in which you're located. Then indicate your opening hours. What time do you open? What time do you close? It's easier for people to know when to reach you, all right, even if they want to wait to make walk-in visits. If you have this on, then how do you want people to reach you? Do you want them to call you? Is it via WhatsApp number? Do you want people to message you? Input your contact details, even if it's your email. And I talked about making visual posts on your profile. So it's usually recommended, like in all social media platforms, have your logo as the profile picture, and then you can input the cover photo, maybe an image that depicts what your business is about. If you don't have a logo, you can always go to canva.com. All right. There's the premium, feature for Canva. If you want a bit more complex designs, it obviously has more features. Or you can use the free version of Canva, canva.com. There are templates there for you. You can create your posters from there. You can create your own logo from there, right? So the advantages of having a Google business profile, you are 2 times more likely to be considered trustworthy. And I talked about this when I said, once Google does their due diligence on your profile, they verify your business, more and more people, get to trust your profile. Okay, so you're 2.7 times more likely to be considered trustworthy, 70% more likely to attract location visits, and then 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. All right. So these are the numbers that basically justify why you need to have a Google business profile. So you're looking at an increase in your location visits. You're looking at an increase in the purchases that you're making. All right. Then step 4 is populating your listing. I've so much talked about adding photos on your listing. All right. Remember, human beings are visual creatures. That means when you talk about visual creatures, as much as you're posting, they have to be appealing posts. Okay. Good colors, good backgrounds, clear images, right? Update your opening hours, right? If you're closing on Sunday, indicate you're closing on Sunday. Maybe I want to make a walk-in visit. If I see from your profile you're not working on Sunday, then there's no point on me coming on Sunday. But if you don't indicate, as a potential customer, I'm not even sure what time I can make a visit, and then keep your content fresh and up to date. All right. keep your content fresh and up to date. I've talked about the importance of having your logo. So you need to have a logo, include the logo as your profile picture, then your cover photo, a photo that best represents your business. If you're a restaurant, it could be a photo of, like we talked about Lawrence Jollof restaurant. All right. So Lauren deals with African cuisine. All right. So she can have a background, the cover photo, maybe an image of, I'm trying to think of traditional Nigerian food. What is it? I'm trying to think. Please tell me, what is it? What is the delicacy in Nigeria? What is it? Is it pap? I know there's something called pap. Okay. Is it fufu? I don't know. I don't know. You can also just also let me know in the chat section. All right. And additional photos. So you can have photo of the interior of your business, basically to help um, give an ambience to, I'm a potential client, so I get a feel of the ambience of your store even before getting there. I can also do an image of an exterior photo of my store, so that if my potential clients want to visit me and they know that I'm located in this street, they have seen the image of the exterior of my store, all right, with my brand name maybe at the entrance. So they're able to locate me easily. Okay, you can even take a photo of the street name next to your store. So it's easy for people to locate your business if they want to make walk-in visits. Then update your hours. I've talked about this. It's important to ensure that your hours are up to date to your working hours. Then there's also the attributes feature, which came about especially during the COVID period because there was a change in, how businesses operate. So you can use the attribute features to highlight service options. If you offer takeout services, you can offer, if Lauren, let's go back to Lauren's business. So if she offers takeout services or delivery services, she can include this in the attributes feature. If I go to a profile, I already know that it's not a must I make walk-in visits to have an African dish. I can, I can get a delivery. Okay. So you can also include the hours and services disclaimer, right? If you don't operate on working, if you don't work on public holidays, you can also indicate that, all right? And then maybe next week you're closing for renovation, you can also indicate temporary closures, right? So when you're creating your Google business profile, you get the option of getting a free website. If you don't have a professionally done website, you can get a free website when you're creating the Google business profile. All right, but you need to have a domain name. So you need to have an already existing domain name. If you don't have a domain name, you can use some tools like GoDaddy to get and secure a domain name. All right, then come back here to get started with creating your website. So there are templates that are ready. You don't need coding skills. So you have templates that are ready. All you need to do is to customize these templates, include your details as a business, and then customize them with the themes that you would like or your brand colors, right? So create, edit, and obviously publish. So this is how you get started with creating your website. You can see when you go to the business.google.com link, the link that has been shared, on the left side, you will see an icon for website. So that's where you click to get started with creating your own website if you don't have a website. Remember, I've said there are templates that are ready for you that you can use. All you need to do is to customize them. Okay. So the Google Business Profile app basically helps you to manage how your profile appears on search and maps, able to attract customers with a good profile. If you have offers running, discounts, promos, you're able to engage with customers on the go. Remember, if they drop reviews, you can always respond to those reviews. All right. Make sure it's very visual. So keep adding photos, and you have to always measure. So always go back to your analytics, your business profile analytics, and look at what traction you're getting, what's working out for you, what's not working out for you, what can you do better, right? You have to, entrepreneurship is a learning journey. So you have to be always keep on learning. So up to that point, do I have any more questions? Any more questions, please? Okay. So I think at this point, before I even, move on. Remember that I said I have 4 vouchers to give out, right? So I'm going to ask my questions for the vouchers. Remember, you also fill in the attendance form that has been pinned on the screen. Fill in with the correct name to ensure that fill in with the correct name to ensure that your certificate appears correctly. So I'll ask my first question. All right. I will ask my first question of the day. What are the 4 steps that we've looked at when creating your Google Business profile? I've talked about 4 steps. I have talked about 4 steps to look at when creating your Google Business profile. The first correct answer. Glory has already answered. Glory has already answered. Nice one. I think you are taking notes, Glory. So create, verify, complete, then populate your listing. Congratulations, Glory. I was not even done with my sentence, and she had already responded. I think she read my mind. So, Glory, please make sure you send your details immediately to partnership lead at impacther.org. Partnership lead at impacther.org. Right? Send me your full name, your phone number, and your full name, your phone number, and your network provider. All right. Glory Israel is my first winner. Please make sure, Dinah, please post my email in the chat section so that Glory can send her details, full name, phone number, and network provider. Glory Israel is the first winner. The second question that I am going to ask is, what is a Google Business profile? I mentioned this. What is a Google Business profile? What's a Google Business profile? What is a Google Business profile? That's my second question. What is a Google Business profile? What's a Google Business profile? Free user profiles available from Google that lets users prevent themselves on Google products to other Google users. I'm only picking the correct answer. Udeme, can you help me pick a winner? Udeme, can you please help me pick a winner? Udeme, free user profiles available from Google that lets users present themselves on Google products. My network can be annoying. Sorry so much. That's your business, personal business online account for selling, free business profiles that give you visibility on Google. Google Business Profile is a free tool. I'm thinking I should go with Chioma's answer. Do you agree with me? Udeme, do you agree with me that I should go with Chioma's answer? It's the closest to what I mentioned. Chioma's answer is the closest to what I mentioned. So, Udeme, do you agree with me? So, Chioma, just pray that Udeme agrees with me. Because if he does, you're our second winner for the day. Then you can send your details to partnership lead at impacther.org. So, okay. But let me see. Sorry. Kufayat. Udeme says Kufayat gave the correct answer. Is it? Kafayat. So Kafayat is actually the second winner. So, I'm getting help from my moderator, Udeme. So I have to also consult with him and, agree with him because he's in the chat section more than I am. So Kafayat Oyewoga, congratulations. An easy to use tool for businesses and organizations to manage their online presence across Google. So Kafayat or Yewoga, please make sure you send your details to partnership lead at impactor.org. Chioma, it has been taken away from you. I'm sorry. All right. So Kafayat is the winner. Kafayat is the second winner because his response was more detailed. All right, the response was more detailed. I know you all gave responses, but remember I said I'm also looking at correct responses, and Kafayat gave a more detailed response. So Kafayat, please send your details to partnership lead at impactor.org. Please, please, please accept our apologies, Chioma. All right? Okay, so we'll move on to the last part of the session, creating an engaging business profile listing. And actually what we're going to look at is what I have mentioned over and over when we started the session, all right? So we're just going to cruise right through it. I talked about adding engaging photography. Make sure that you create engaging posts, all right? Make sure that you create engaging posts. So you have to use wordings that encourage people to interact with you. So you're not just posting like letting them get there. So you're using wordings that will ensure that you get people talking. Okay. So and also when they start engaging with you, when they drop a comment, make sure you interact with them. So you have to engage with your customers. And I talked about looking at analytics to leverage on features. All right. So when you're creating engaging photos, looking at the photos that you're taking to post in your profile, it has to have good lighting. I can't take photos in the dark and post on my profile. Remember, I talked about human beings being very visual creatures. Then, if I'm taking product images, my product has to be the focus of that um, image. Okay. So if I'm selling water bottles, I'm taking a photo of my water bottles. I don't need so many other things creating quote unquote background noise. Okay. So my product has to be the focus, whatever it is that I want people to focus on. All right. That should be the center of that image. And then editing. You can edit using lights, good lighting. There's some tools that you can always use for editing features. I know there's InShot, there's PixArt. I don't know other tools. I only know InShot and PixArt. Okay, and then frame. If you can put a frame, make sure you frame your image so that it stands out at the center. Okay. So look at lighting, focus, editing, and framing. I talked about the kind of photos that you can have on your profile. You can have an exterior photo, right? Just make sure it's not too busy so that it basically shows how your business looks from the outside. And when you post on your profile, you can even post the street name next to it. So it's easy to have people locate your business and then the interior of your business. Okay. You can also do a virtual tour and street view, basically to give your audience an ambience of, your business even before they get there. Okay. So I can look at this one and see, you know what, this is a classy restaurant. This is somewhere I would want to go to for dinner or something like that. Okay. Or if I have, friends, we just want to hang out in a cool place, this looks like the exact place to go. So you need to give photos of a virtual tour. You can put photos of a virtual tour or a street view next to it. So when you're creating posts, remember I said your posts have to be very engaging. They have to encourage interaction. So you need to have a title on your post. What is the call to action? At the end of the day, you're looking at people taking an action when they see your post. So what action do you want them to take? So have a CTA. Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to make visits to your store? Do you want them to message you? Okay. Then use photos and videos. You need to use a blend of creatives. Okay. So you can use photos, you can use videos, and then clear description. If you're doing product sales, you can do product descriptions alongside the image, and make sure your posts are accurate and true and accurate and straight to the point. All right. Like I said, encourage your customers to drop reviews on your profile, respond to the reviews. It helps to increase your star rating. The higher the star rating, the highly likely you have more potential customers reaching out to you, because they can see that from previous instances, previous occurrences, previous customers, you're offering, a stellar service, all right, to your customers. So, what could you do to encourage customer reviews? What do you think you can do to encourage customer reviews? What do you think you can do to encourage customer reviews? What do you think you can do to encourage customer reviews? So you can also let me know in the chat section. What do you think you can do to encourage customer reviews? What can you do to encourage your customers to drop reviews on your profile? Let me know in the chat section. What can you do to encourage customer reviews on your profile? What can you do to encourage customer reviews on your profile? Making my business discoverable. What else? Add engaging photos, create, engage, leverage. Timely response to complaints. You can ask for it. Yes, you can even tell your customers, please go to my profile and drop reviews. You request everybody to drop a comment, response to previous reviews promptly, how I can write the attendance. So the attendance form was shared previously, it will be shared again. Add a CTA, provide good services and products. Yes, because if they're satisfied, obviously they will go, you don't even have to push them. Okay. Keep content fresh. I like that. Awesome. Keep content fresh. Yes. Okay. So I talked about leveraging on insights to grow your business. Look at, how many clicks you're getting, how many calls you're getting, if you're getting bookings, if you're getting appointments, how many people visited your profile, how did they find your profile, what did they do when they came to your profile. So you have to look at that to be able to know what you can do better, or if something is not working out for you, get done with that, get rid of that and focus on what's working out for you. So with insights, you can learn how your customers found your listing. Did they use, product search, or did they use your business name, all right, to search? What did they do once they found you? Did they just come and, did they call you? Did they click on any post? What did they do? Where are they coming from? Where are your clients coming from? Did they come to your profile from Facebook? Did they come to your profile from Google search? Where did they come from? And then when people engage the most, at what time do they engage with your post mostly? Is it in the evening? Is it in the morning? Because if you have more and more people interacting with you in the evening, then obviously it means that you need to focus on sharing content in the evening. And then how engagement compares to similar listings. You have to look at your profile's performance vis-a-vis your competitors, and basically able to see what you're doing better, what they're doing better. Can you replicate the same? What's not working out for you? What's not working out for them? And don't make the same mistake. Okay. So at this point, I will take the last pause for questions. But before, as you're dropping your questions, I will ask my own. Remember, I have two more vouchers to give out. Remember, I have two more vouchers to give out. So when you're adding photos to your profile, I've talked about 4 things that you need to look at when you're adding photos to your profile. When you're adding photos to your profile, I've talked about 4 things that you need to look at when you're adding photos to your profile. I have mentioned 4 things. 4 things to consider when creating photos for your profile. I will only take the correct. Linda's face is the winner. Linda's face. Linda Space Media, congratulations. Linda Space Media, congratulations. Linda Space Media, congratulations. Please make sure you've given me all the correct answers, even in the correct format that I gave you. So please make sure you send your details to partnershiplead@impacther.org, your full name, your phone number, and your network provider. Make sure you do that ASAP. My previous winners as well. Please, I have 3 winners so far. Make sure, please, my 3 winners, you send your details urgently. Okay? So Linda's face, congratulations for that. Udemy has posted the email. Please send your details to partnershiplead@impacther.org. Partnership@impacther.org. My last question is pretty easy. Okay. I just want to see if you're taking note or you took note of my introduction when I started the session. All right. So my last question is actually very, very easy. I said Udeme is in Nigeria. So where exactly is he in Nigeria? Where exactly is he in Nigeria? That's my last question. And it has an airtime voucher. I said Udeme, who has been a very stellar moderator. Tony is the winner. I feel like you know where he is. Yes, I did say where he was. So Tony Gua is my last winner. Tony, please, the email has been pinned on the screen. Send me your phone number, your full name, and your network provider to partnershiplead@impacta.org. So that was my last question. Remember to sign up for Google Hustle Academy. Remember, what a question. Okay. So remember to sign up for Google Hustle Academy. Go to learndigital.withgoogle.com to self-learn. You want to learn more about search engine optimization. You want to learn more about search engine marketing. Make sure. No, David, on my screen, it shows that Tony was the first person. On my screen, it shows that Tony was the first person. You are actually, your comment came right after his. So Tony, please send your details to partnership lead at Impacta. Self-learn on Learn Digital with Google. Remember to like the session. Remember to follow us on our channels, that is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Digital Skills for Africa, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, um, Impact Her, okay? And then take screenshots. I hope you took screenshots of the session. You went to Twitter, talk about, what the digital screening training has been about. What is your takeaways? What are your takeaways? Let's get conversations going on the digital skills training. You can tag Fidelity Bank, tag Impacta with the hashtags, hashtag Impacta, hashtag Fidelity Bank, hashtag Digital Skills for Africa. So God's favor, please just scroll up, I think, or Udeme will post the attendance link finally. Lastly, Joy says you need to give vouchers for the last person to comment. So they are carrying baby on one hand. I'm so sorry. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow's trainer will do that. Okay, it depends with the trainer. So maybe tomorrow's trainer will decide to give uh, vouchers to the last person. All right. So thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Same time, same place tomorrow. Topic for today is get set up on Google My Business. Get set up on Google My Business. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Yes, the email is correct, partnershiplead@impacta.org. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.